Hello, thank you for joining me today at Ask Nolan. Today we're going to go over question number 6 from a geometry unit test number 3. Okay, so let me just make that circle a little smaller. The problem says you have trapezoid ABCD is shown on the coordinate plane. Ask us to list the coordinates of the vertices of the trapezoid after it has been rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise about the origin and then reflected over the x-axis. All right, so there's two things we need to know here. We need to know what the coordinate transformations are for a rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise, and then we're going to go back over what it means to reflect over the x-axis. So for 90 degrees counterclockwise, whatever your x and y are, they change to, what's going to happen is the y and the x are going to switch positions and the y becomes its opposite. Okay? Now, for reflection over the x-axis, let's write that out. Reflection, x-axis. And I've discussed this before in another video. Whatever your x and y are, the x stays the same and the y changes to its opposite. So once again, what we're gonna do, you only have to track one point, okay, one ordered pair. I'm gonna just choose A. It's the first letter. Okay, so the original A starts off at -5, comma, -3. Now, once we perform the 90-degree counterclockwise transformation and the reflection over the x-axis transformation, we're going to have a new A ordered pair for A. Once we do that, we'll just take a look at these answer choices to see which one matches what we came up with. Okay, so first of all, let's go back to, let me write out A, right? -5, -3. The first transformation tells us to, and I'm going to do that in blue, the 90 degrees counterclockwise tells us to switch the x and the y. So switch the x and the y and make y its opposite. So instead of negative, it's going to be a positive. So after the first transformation, our A becomes +3, -5. Now we need to do the second transformation, which says reflect over the x-axis. When you reflect over the x-axis, the x's stay the same and the y value changes to its opposite. So since it was a -5, it's going to change to a +5. And now I just want to, and so this is what A should be. After starting out as -5, -3, it's going to become +3, +5. Answer choice A does not have that. Answer choice B does not show that. And I'm paying attention to these right here. Okay, and let's keep going. Answer choice C is actually the correct answer here because D has it in the wrong order. So our correct answer here would be answer choice C. And like I said, you don't need to do all of the points. You just need to identify one ordered pair and then track it based on the transformations. Have a good day.